Hello there, everyone. Thank you for stopping by Elizabeth Tarot. I hope your day go wonderful. And I am going to look into the messages for you again and know that I am a messenger. So take in what is applied to you. Leave the rest for someone else too. Thank you so much for subscribe, like, share, and comment on my post here, everyone. I really appreciate you. Without you, I would not be here. And if my messages can even help one person, I am satisfied and happy with that. Now, I already shuffled the messages. However, I like to get the energy going. So here we are. Now, let's take a look into the first message, motivation. You know, everything in life requires motivation, requires multiple attempt, multiple try. Sometimes something that we need to put much more effort into what we need. Motivation is remind you when the spring approach. Right now is a perfect time. The flower fairy urge you to spring into action. If there's something you have been merely thinking about doing, they say, get busy. Right now is a season of moving forward, reminding you something that you want at perfect time right now for the spring to get it moving, to get that planning, to get on your hope, your dream, something that you want come true. Get going right now, everyone. That is amazing reminder. So sometimes this fairy, the universe and angels are always our protector. They assisting us on with our journey. I like those messages for you and remind you what ahead of our day should look like. Right now, inner child, you see, inner child need to be happy. Sometimes universe know that you are suffering. You are not even enjoy life. You're not even smile. You're not even laughing. You were just too busy focusing on what need to be done. Your life, your bills, family, yourself, work in general, pay bills. This is a lot of welting us down. Universe know that sometimes you're struggling with that department, so they come and say, hey, making sure your inner child is happy here. You can see, you can come and play and be silly. Again, the fairy of the playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keep us young at heart and do something silly and fun and stay safe. So here I got a fairy messages for you right now. Next message is remind you that it's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. You see, sometimes we do have a negative thought come into mind. So you always have a free will to make that shift and change and do something better for yourself. And, thinking negative is not wonderful for you. You can shift and change it. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thought with care. I constantly have new insights and new way of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. You see, change and grow. Always make plan, but it's always can be fixed and shift and change. You don't feel like you have to be stuck with that. Okay? I trust the process of life. The process of life is wonderful, magnificent. Universe want to remind you, if you trust it, you put all the efforts and all the intention towards that, everything will grow for you. Okay, you're planning your purpose of your life. Life in general, monies and hopes and dreams that you plan it. Remember, you are the owner of the plan, owner of the movie, owner of your movie and your story. So basically, your life is a movie, and you are the creator, director. and you have God and angel universe as your co-creator, making sure that you plan it well. There is a rhythm and flow of life, and I am part of it. Life support me and bring to me only good and positive experience. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. You see that? Making sure you plan it well. Yes, sometimes we make a wrong shift, wrong turn, wrong, ingredient, wrong locations, or wrong fertilizer, but you're always able to correct it and save what you can. The angel of abundance remind you this morning, say ready to love again. Yes, sometimes love, you know, require multiple attempts, but not all of our soulmates meet one time. Sometimes it's going through all the heartaches and all the disappointment and dating many people before you find your soulmate. I have healed from the past enough to open your heart to the new love. Oh, they write it in the black. I try to read it to you right here. They shouldn't just write this in the white. I can see better. But that is what it is. As I mentioned, and making sure that you can open your heart to receive love, to receive whatever hope and dream that is going to flow into you. Passion and purpose. Have passion, have love, have purpose in life that is going to help you move up to the next level. Your enthusiasm gives you energies and motivation to work on a meaningful and perfect that dear to your heart project, that dear to your heart. You see, that's a wonderful messages for you right here. I don't know what else, and I hope that you can use some of these messages I present to you for your life journey today. And all of this message are none harm to you. Just remind you how life is moving and everything should moving forward and how to do it. And remind you on it is good thing in not predicting future. Just remind you life is about action you need to take. You can make that happen. You see at the bottom of the deck here, hangman upside down. Perhaps right now, at this moment, you are paused to make some decision. You see right here, you pause to make the decision. You're calm and you are you know in action. You are in the power, desire to have energy to make some kind of new potential right here. You pause and thinking right here. You see that? Okay, so that is at the moment right now. Let's take a look at the messages here. What you need to know: you have Six of Swords and you have the King of Swords. What you may not see coming here is a Five of Swords, and also you have money coming in, saving money. You have the action need to make it grow, and you have how to make the dream come true. All right, so here what you need to know is a Six of Swords right here. Six of Swords remind you that right now you may pause thinking about what location that you need to move to pertaining to moving. You're moving pertaining to job, perhaps job offering. The job that you have right now does not pay well, perhaps maybe requiring you to work too many hours and you are exhausted. The pay is not enough, so requiring you to move, and you are thinking where to move to. Motivate, get everything into work now so you can start planning and start growing. Some of you may just move because you feel like the location where you live is not a good location. Perhaps it's for your job, perhaps environment you did not like it, perhaps it's not a good school system, whichever. Then maybe you make a shift and moving forward to some place that you can see much more happiness and prosper for you, yourself, your family, job, opportunity as well. And next, what you need to know is a King of Swords, the king of thinking clearly. He asks you make a good decision. You see right here, pause to make a decision, planning, and he also come and asking you, see things clear, make a good map, good plan before you take an action to moving forward. Okay. All right, so what else do we have to know here? Yeah, you don't have to be worried. You don't have to be sad, anxiety. You don't have to be heartbroken. You know exactly right here the hangman upside down and the king of swords before you moving. You know exactly where you're going. And no fear, no anxiety, just moving forward. It's only change. Change is good for you. Change is give you a growth and abundance. Change giving you more explore. New friend, new location, new food. Get to know other people. Life explore. No worry and no doubt. And what you may need to know is go outside. Asking you on this sadness decision that you have anxiety. You never asking you go outside. You know outside where the universe, where God and angels and universe created. It's a peaceful therapy. It's cheap. It's free. Go outside and enjoy the scenery. Breathe in the new air. Breathe in and soak in the outside. Go outside. This is where your mind can be clear. I like it. Not just you. I love it. I go outside. I absorb in. Go for a walk. I can see the tree, I can see the birds, I can hear the creek and pond, the waters are flowing. Therapy for your mind. Your mind is what's the first thing you need to keep because your mind is gone. No matter how old you are, you will not enjoy it. You need to have a memory and mind to remember things. Go outside taking care of you. Your mental health is matter. It is time to go outside. Turn into the power piece of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. You see that? Outside is the best. Okay, so don't marinate yourself in. It's helping you with your clarity. What the action you may not see, what you may not see coming here, that sometimes you need to look people around you, are they have a good intention towards you? Do they have your back? If don't, then you know what to do with that situation. Sometimes you do have to make a hard decision to purge some people, some situation out of your life. And also here, it's better way to make a decision. If you make a decision that hurts someone else, perhaps that is not. Sometimes, our action is hurting us more than hurting someone else in the long run. If you're taking something from someone, if they're sad, then you need to reassess yourself. Am I making the right decision? And also asking, are these people in your circle have your good intention? And also today, you pause to think about your decision, about people in your life, and you pause to think, I save money. You want to save money, so in the long run, you will have that money and prosper. You will never have to worry about the money. Save, save, save. You can see money in your brain, in your heart. You say, nope, not going anywhere. For some of you, worry about the money that's not going to have enough. Remember, if you feel worry about money not having enough, what you need to do is managing your budget your money wisely. Okay, sorry about my allergy first thing in the morning. Managing your finance wisely. You don't want to leave yourself in the cold where you run out of money. Okay, now trust whatever that you do, your life journey, You make decision, you're saving money, you how action toward other people, how other people have action towards you, and something that you want. You need to trust that. Sometimes energy of the moon asking you, this is where you count on your intuition, your belief, your intellect, and your experience to pushing forward. Even though energies of the moon something that you do, you will not see stairwell case that good. But if you have trust, you move forward, you do something that you wanted, like moving location or traveling or changing the job. And the decision that you make, you're gonna have to have a great well of trust. By the time this moon start getting light again, like a sunshine, like full moon, you can see a lot. Your stairwell case will be lit up. You can see much more in the clarity that lead you to much more opportunity. So by then, your journey, your action that you do will be complete trust. Okay, saving money, your action, your decision. And what else do you have here? Oh, yes, temptation. Along the way, it's going to be always temptation for your plan of saving money, your plan of trust, your plan of making decisions, and your motivation. You put something into work, it will always have temptation. Say, oh, is this worth that? See, so when you have the negative coming in, that means you doubt yourself, you doubt your process, and you doubt universe. You are in a denial about unhealthy habit, perhaps one that make you feel guilty. Well, this fairy say you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it guides. See that? I would say prayer. I was talking about prayer earlier, okay? And don't have doubt. Yes, along the way it will always have temptation to basically pulling you away from your plan. The action you need to have is have motivation and put everything into work. You see this motivation and the high priestess coming in, because right now the motivation fairy said if there's something you have been merely thinking about doing, they say it's get busy, get planning. You see, the messages come together here. You want something, plan it, because the energies of high priestess, she's a mother of growth, growth of your opportunity, the growth of your dream, the growth of human form, newborn. And if you want something in life beside the newborn, you're gonna have to plan that, keep that going. That's why motivation fairy said get it going, because our mother of opportunity, the growth of opportunity, she's going to bless you. You see the bottom here, there's a growing dying weeds right here. She can make that green again, she can make that grow again. That is how powerful her energy is. Motivate, get that growing, and here action is going to make it grow for you. See, she's nurturing on, no matter what zodiac you are. I am an Aries, so I'm gonna plan everything right now. The things that I want, the action, and whatever I love, I'm gonna plan it, because she control 12 zodiac. I mean, she bless the 12 zodiac. Now, when you put plan into work, the Emperor tell you that you want a success of your planning, your decision, your journey. You're gonna have to step up to be a leader. You have to stand firm. You have to be assertive, and you have to be organized. You have to be motivated. You have to be see things clear cut, just like the King of Cups coming in here. You see, plan it and take his action. Could save lots and lots and lots of money, lots of abundance coming towards you, motivation asking you, making sure that while you're working, you happy, your inner child is happy. If you have a temptation and your thought, you need to make a free will to shift yourself back and trust in the process of growing here. And you have passion and love to make everything happen. Along the way, you might have sad, scaredness, anxiety, and cry or worry. You go outside. Your mental health need that outside air, outside scenery, and making sure that you stand firm, stand focused, organized, and put everything into work. Stand up like a leader to make that thing grow. So basically, give extra TLC in your dream that you wanted. And what do we have here? You see here, all the heavy burdens, all the heartache, all the tiredness is lifted. 10 of Wands remind you that all the load that you carry now is over. You have a new beginning. Start planning now, okay? If you want something new, motivation fairy asking you to put it into work. High priestess is going to make it grow, and you have to use energies of emperor to be organized and pushing forward. Stand firm, stand assertive, focus, and take the momentum. All the happiness, it's gone. For some of you may move the business to a different area, location, and also ask you to have self-boundary. Do not carry someone else's load. You can help them but not carry their load for them. Self-boundary, self-love, and just worry about yours with helping hand, not doing for them. Along the way, you might say, I need help, I need assistance. You can ask for assistance. When you ask for assistance, it's a sign of strength, a sign of bow down, say, I do need help. Ask for help because your co-traveler have the knowledge as well, and also ask universe and God for assistance. Ask for help. Angels are celestial being to protect everyone, and they are your co-creator. They walk side by side with you. There's another footprint. If you trust and believe it, you see them. And the fairy say, now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Do so, it will light your load. You don't have to do alone. All right, so that is reading for you. I hope this helped. A lot of thumbs up if you love it, and a lot of good messages coming here that you can claim. I don't know what's wrong with all of these messages. Remind you, start your day with it and claim on the journey, on the abundance, and making sure your inner child is happy. And now is season to grow. It's the season of the abundance. Do so with trust. And if you claim it, please do so. If you like to subscribe, I would appreciate you 1,000 times. You have a blessed day. I will see you in my next video. Before then, you take care. Bye-bye.